Look alive! Let's go.
There it is.
The cream always rises to the top.
I was waiting for that.
I didn't know if you were going to jump on it or not.
Oh,
so
no, this is the Randy Savage position right here.
You said you were gonna do
Look
it.
alive!
The cream always rises to the top.
Yes.
Episode 276, August 10th,
276,
2025. It is National. Let us be the first to wish you and yours a happy National S'mores Day.
S'mores.
Shout out Smalls, some more of what? Say all the jokes, Wendy Peppercorn, all that stuff.
You know what s'mores mean?
Stuff.
It's time. It
We
means
were a little late. That was my fault.
You're outside at a fire, roasting some marshmallows, or as G.U.Y.S says, some chestnuts on an open fire.
That's right.
No, roast nuts.
Roasting
roast
some
nuts.
nuts on an open fire.
No, not roasting roast nuts. Get it right.
Hey,
As long as,
at the end of the day, it's fall, dude, and fall means football.
as long as they're nuts.
Right.
And
Hey, you got your hat.
Real nice.
Dude, how sick is that hat?
How'd you even see that?
Dirty.
It's just like a floating logo.
That's what I thought.
Dad, blame it, dude. Look at that hat. I'm wearing the same one. That camo hat's tight, isn't it?
Hey, I'm glad somebody selected it. I don't know who picked it out, but I'm glad
Well, there
they
was
did.
4 multicams, and you just said one. You just are like multicam. Okay.
Anytime you go multicam, it doesn't matter what color it is.
You had to
you're gonna
go
do
with
good.
the black mesh. So
I need to know if my chair height is correct now.
mm,
I called out on my chair height.
we did have somebody commented on that.
Well, so speaking of chairs, my wife stole my chair, so now I have hers. And throughout the show, I'll probably be doing this because it ain't got no gas in it. You know,
Taking the escalator.
Yeah,
Hey, speaking of chairs, can you fit a golf cart on the back of your camper? Edge? Where's the golf cart?
Let's talk about the camper, shall we?
He could probably fit a golf cart in the camper. That
Hold
thing.
on. Hold on. Look, we got plenty of NFL football to talk about. The preseason, every team played. We've got a golf tournament that ended, and then we've got some group of 5 talk we're going to do. We've got a couple of teams we're going to pick out because we can't go through all the group of 5s, but we've got a list. Don't you worry. So now that we've done the interview, interlude, introduction. Edge, tell us about your camper because football season is literally 2 weeks away.
Yeah. So we got a camper. Shout out BMO, come at me. You know, it's funny how things work. For the last 10 years, I've been trying to convince my wife of getting a toy hauler camper. You know, saying it's the best of both worlds. You can take your golf cart in it. You can take a side-by-side. The bunk beds, notice I said bunk beds, literally drop down, you know, so the kids could have that. The dog could be out there on the garage. We could be inside. They got their own TV. Like, it's literally like the Swiss Army knife of campers and how great it would be to have a toy hauler fifth wheel. And, you know, wifey's like, oh, we don't need a camper. We don't need a camper. For years, we don't need a camper. Well, in the last couple months, she's got bit by the camper bug. And she's like, I don't want a toy hauler. I want a bunkhouse camper. And I was like, well, it's the same thing. It's just, except the bunkhouse is in the back. And you can also have a garage there. So I've been trying to convince her, even showed her some, everything, you know, and she was just not feeling it. I want a bunkhouse on a bunkhouse. Well, lo and behold, when I finally get a camper, for some reason, there's a bunkhouse camper parked in my driveway instead of a toy hauler camper. So it's funny how that works, but you know what they say, happy wife, happy life. So I got a camper. We're going tailgating in it. I'm excited. And you know, it is what it is.
Can't wait to say, hey, where's the golf cart? Whenever I see you guys.
So I'm telling wifey that she has to drive her 4Runner and pull my trailer with the golf cart on it while I'm driving the truck and the camper. And we're going to see how long that goes.
Look, I'll tell you what. Edge's wife sent my wife a video of the camper. And I ain't seen a smile on Edge's face that big in a long time. Usually when you make a purchase like that, I wouldn't say it's regret, but it's like, damn, I can't believe I just had spent that much money. But there was none of that. There was no sign of that on Edge's face.
I was excited, dude.
It looked like the Grinch when his frown turns upside down and he starts grinning. It is ear to ear.
Yeah. All I can think about is tailgates. That's all I care about. And literally, I spent all day yesterday and today packing the camper for tailgating season. So
for 3 weeks from now.
Yep.
Hey, I'm gonna be the first one tailgating.
2 weeks. 2 weeks.
Hey, look, Texas here too. But shout out to everybody who's listening, the new followers, new listeners. We see you over there on Spotify, on YouTube, all those people. Hit the like button or the subscribe button and leave a review. Always. That always helps us out if you like the podcast. Most people do like the podcast, but they also like yelling at us on social media, which is even better. We welcome that as well.
Yes.
We will yell back.
Yeah, don't take our list too serious. I mean, come on. While 41% of people surveyed in a recent study enjoy s'mores most during the summer, 20% of the diehards enjoy the s'mores year-round. Did you know that?
I think I'm a diehard then.
Year-round.
I was going to say.
J.V.I does set up the fire in the driveway and make some s'mores. I'll give him that.
Our pit, there's not enough places to sit around our pit. I didn't make our pit either. So our pit was acquired, and whoever actually made the pit did a terrible job. I mean, it's like the only level part is the pit. Everywhere else is on a hill. So it's hard to sit around that. So it's more for just like burning. But yeah, we got one of those stove deals that goes in the driveway. It's perfect.
Solo stove.
So
Yeah.
So wait a minute. So you like doing them over propane then?
No. We put wood in it.
It's a solo stove.
You keep saying solo stove, and I keep not knowing what that is.
How do you not know what a solo stove is?
It's not supposed to do smoke, even though there is smoke. Like,
You're
How
supposed
do you have a fire without smoke? If you show me a fire without smoke, I'm going to tell you that's That's like Bill Gates making cheese without fat and lard.
I just have a regular old cauldron fire pit.
Tex is supposed to be the outdoor guy of the group, Mr. Hunt, Tex, everything. And he doesn't.
I never heard of a solo stove. Let me look it up, I guess. I don't know.
As far as I know, I thought you just put some logs in a thing and then.
That's what I cook over logs. That's what I do. I see, hey, there's a log. I'm gonna cut it up into smaller pieces, and then I'm gonna light it on fire. And put
it's
a
basically what we do.
There.
It's like a small trash can.
Yeah, but you got a solo stove.
Yeah,
I got a big trash can for fires.
I just put them in a pile and light them on fire.
Derulo?
Like you have like a special thing.
Well, we don't have enough flat land where I'm at.
I'm the idiot here. Who's the idiot here? You're the one who has to have a special thing to burn something in.
This is for the driveway, though. I don't burn the driveway.
You're the idiot here, not me.
Hey, welcome to the Millie Goes podcast, where we will get in a debate and an argument over a fire.
It's like a Yeti koozie for wood.
Exactly.
Oh, you're insulating your fire?
Yeah, burns better.
Smokeless
world, dude.
You're the idiot who paid $329 for something to burn.
I did not pay for that. It was a gift. It was a gift.
Okay.
I don't pay for things like that.
In any case, you're the idiot who has a thing to burn stuff. I just burn stuff on the ground.
Look, speaking of fire, look at this statue of Tom Brady.
Dude. Tom Brady.
Is he a right tackle?
Dude, they made his chest so wide and broad.
Yeah,
seriously.
Look at this thing, dude. He's
got like orangutan monkey arms.
That thing's 17 feet tall for his 17 divisional championships, is what I saw.
Who's more excited in this ceremony, Tom Brady or Kraft or whatever is Kraft, the owner of the Patriots right now?
Dude, look at Kraft going out to the backside to get a look at it.
He's like, yes, Tom Brady's back. I'm finally relevant again.
How did they not even put like a jersey on him?
Yeah, no number.
Oh, yeah. I see the number 12. The number 12 is faintly in there.
Barely.
Oh,
but
wow. Yeah, you got to zoom in there.
This is I don't know.
White pants too before Labor Day? Wow.
Wait,
it looks kind of like Eli Manning, doesn't it?
I thought you could wear them until Labor Day.
Nate Dogg said he looks like a tight end. Yeah, it looks like Gronk or Eli Manning almost.
I did respect the fact that he said that it was, it was something for the Patriot fans to enjoy and something for the Jets fans to throw stuff at as they're leaving the building during the second quarter.
Dang.
He didn't take a shot at the Bills, so I appreciate
There's
that.
no way his face doesn't look like that anymore because he's had so much surgery that it wouldn't even resemble this. Like he wouldn't be able to pass. He wouldn't be able to open his iPhone, basically, with his statue face.
Did they try to make the statue into someone that Giselle would find attractive?
Oh, easy. And first of all, like, how do you know he had surgery? Maybe he just ate a lot of avocado ice cream.
Dude, come on. That's surgery. That's surgery face. You don't get that chisel. He's having that surgery of the same chick who plays Wednesday on that Netflix show. Buccal fat removal or something. Yeah.
Cheekbones removed?
Yep, basically. All right. So Tom Brady got that. And then here's, speaking of appetizers, I just found this picture because I went to lunch or yesterday, dinner with my in-laws yesterday. And we got one appetizer for the table. And there were 7 of us, including kids. And I wanted to have a debate on when is the number that you go to the second appetizer where you have to order 2? Because my wife and I were talking about this on the way back. I was like,
more than 4.
That's what I thought. I thought it was if you have 4 or more, you have to get a second appetizer. There's just there's no way around it.
I think if you have more than one family.
Okay.
So like if me and my wife and you and your wife like that could justify. You could do 1, but you could justify 2 because you have 2 different parties who like 2 different things.
Yeah. I told her, I was like, look, I don't want to be the guy who's in the, like, we got nachos, right? Like we got pork or chicken nachos. It was one of those. And
you had bacon.
And I don't want to be the guy who's like, do I take the middle nacho? Because I'm eyeballing the middle nacho. I pick around the side. Do I wait for everybody else to go around? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I just got in this limbo. I was in this limbo of like, I don't want to eat because I know they want to eat. They don't want to say they want to eat, but I know they want to eat because I know them and they know me. And I was like, let me just get that middle nacho.
I think it also depends on what restaurant you go to because, like, if you go to a Mexican restaurant, you know, they're going to give you chips and salsa, and they're going to put like 2 or 3 bowls of chips out there.
Yep.
But if you're anywhere around my daughter and you order a large queso, she's putting it right in front of her face. Like, you have to fight her for the queso. So
that's my girl.
Yeah, I mean, I think it depends on where you go. Like, you know, shout out Hen Dog, but if you go to Chili's or something, you know, and you get some nachos, I think you got to split it up because, see, I would purposely wait till you order your appetizer if I went with you, AK, and then I would tell the waiter, be like, hey, put bacon on everything, double bacon.
No, that'd be like, send it back. Send it back.
See, to me, though, I think I'm in the minority on this, but you can't get nachos as an appetizer.
What?
You can't get something that's going to make you more messy than your actual meal will make you.
So you wouldn't get wings as an appetizer?
Well, it depends. I'm not getting wet wings. I'm getting dry rub for an appetizer.
It's going to be too spicy for you.
I don't want to be licking my fingers after the appetizer. Like I would get the nachos for the meal. I would do something else for an appetizer.
Nachos aren't a meal. I'm sorry. They're not a meal.
Yeah, chicken nachos at a Mexican restaurant. Are you kidding me?
No, that's not a meal. It's not a meal.
It is a meal.
It is a meal.
No, tell me, everybody in the comments right now can tell you that they would go to a Mexican restaurant hungry as a hostage, and they start smashing those chips and salsa and queso and, you know, nachos.
Yeah, and then what? Eat more chips and nachos for your
No,
your
that's
meal?
what I'm saying.
No.
Like, it fills you up. So by the time your food comes out, you're like, I can't eat it.
No. The chips and nachos you can eat forever. The only thing on that's going to fill you up is those loaded potatoes.
Those little what?
The loaded baked potatoes.
That's not even what we're talking about.
We're not.
I just put this picture up there as like a appetizer.
Yeah, your appetizer.
Dude, it says right there, the appetizer menu, which one's the goat?
Okay, that's not what we were talking about. We just had a 3-minute conversation about nachos if they were a meal or not, and you said no. The only one
that's exactly. They're not going to fill you up.
Josh said, "Now you eat 3 appetizers in a meal. You're an animal." Look, man, I'm just saying. I always
tell
to
be looking like Tom Brady's statue. You keep eating three appetizers in a meal.
I just don't like sharing my food, I guess, is what it boils down to.
Texas over here.
And he came over there out of nowhere. Now, look, on this particular picture, it's the beer cheese.
I guess I'm saying let's move on.
Yeah, let's move on. Anyways, all right, let's do some Salute Your Sports because we got a lot of football to talk about. Hit it. Okay, Salute Your Sports. Here we go. Here are the headlines. We had a St. Jude Classic that went to an Englishman. Don't bury the lead. We had Ryan Fitzpatrick, who challenged us to a game, and I accepted. Yeah.
Does he know?
Yeah. Does he know? Well, he did know, actually. We'll get to it.
Did you post your score?
I will. The NFL's preseason is in full, and I sent you the video too. Is in full swing. So we got headlines to talk about, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get to the first slide. I'm not sure what it is. Oh, these are the top 5 NFL preseason takeaways that I came away with. They came out with a ranking with Jordan Love being the top. Number 5, Jordan Love, is he a top quarterback in the NFC or in his own division? Number 4, Travis Hunter, did he have a good debut? Number 3, the Giants quarterback room is fun, ? Cam Ward is the top pick, right? That auto-corrected to Cam Ward. Of course it did, you idiot. And then did Shedeur move you? Okay, so did he move the needle? So
he didn't actually move me.
Okay, so let's go. What do I have first? There you go. Okay, Shedeur Sanders put on a show in his preseason debut, according to ESPN. 14 of 23, 138 passing yards, 2 touchdowns. J.Y., did he move you?
Look, I thought he played well. I mean, I watched the game. Now, I'm also going to be one of those guys that it is preseason. I'm not saying that the talent's not there. I'm not saying, he only played well because it's preseason. But you're not getting a lot of the stunts and the blitzes and all that good stuff that teams prepare for the regular season. So I think, he was playing against a pretty base defense. Now, the Panthers' defense is absolutely garbage. And again, I'm not saying that's the reason that he played well. I thought he played well. I thought he escaped the pocket when he needed to. I thought he extended plays decently when he needed to. He missed on a couple high balls, or he overthrew a couple guys on when he was rolling out and the guy was breaking down the field. He tried to toss to him, overthrew it, which, those throws might get him in trouble in the regular season. But, I mean, I thought overall he played well.
Yeah. I watched – I didn't get to see the game, but I went back and watched some of the game whenever he played. And look, you got to give credit where credit is due.
He wasn't the story of that game for me, though.
Not even close.
Not even close.
But it was he – did he move up the depth chart is the question, Edge or Tex. You think he moved himself up the depth chart?
No.
You don't think so?
Nope. I think it's still Joe Flacco's deal to lose.
So is he QB4 still?
Well, the loser is Dylan Gabriel because Dylan Gabriel not playing. I think he usurped Dylan Gabriel at least.
Well, I think they say availability is the best ability.
Absolutely.
And I think I like Tex said, I don't think he's gonna pass Flacco just because of Flacco's experience, and Flacco has been on the team before and been in this offense before.
And was successful.
Yeah, and I think it'd probably be good for Shedeur to sit a couple games. Yeah, I'm not saying he's not going to start by the end of the season.
Everybody should be saying, give Shedeur a chance to sit and learn. Don't put him out there. Don't do that to him. Give him a chance to learn some stuff.
Now,
build up his QB acumen and have a real shot at if not there, maybe going somewhere else.
Yeah, I mean, I think he did enough to move to QB2 for now.
Yeah,
I mean,
I would
those
trust
other guys
him
aren't playing. They're not practicing. They're not playing.
Pickett. You kidding me? I'd put him in there over Kenny Pickett.
Yeah.
Now, the real story from all this was the internet was on fire, dude. There were so many accounts and people doing the old "I got you, attaboy, look at what I said," but didn't really. It was Kyle Brandt. It was RG3. It was Peter Schrager. They all quote tweeted themselves with a video of them saying, "What if Shedeur's good?" And then it goes, "I'm not saying he's going to be great, but what if he is good?" And so that they could credit themselves post fact. The internet was going nuts, and it was, it was people were. That's what Twitter's made for. If somebody does something, you can be as petty as you want, just like our Caleb Williams take.
I was gonna say,
when you're right and it keeps getting better, you just keep dunking on everybody, and you don't.
What about
Richardson?
Richardson?
Let up for anyone. You just keep Richardson. Dunking. Oh my gosh, I forgot about Richardson. That was on Thursday, but my goodness, dude, that's what started the whole Fitzpatrick thing.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, so Shedeur Sanders. I guess he moved me a little. He didn't move me a lot, but maybe he moved me a little. So, but I was just laughing at all the people on the they're pros, man.
I think it comes down to the fact that it's like.
Well, let's also remember that he was playing against the Panthers, right?
Yes.
Okay.
And it's
so let's
preseason.
also just make sure. We're saying
I think that's more alarming.
Preseason.
I would say so. I mean, that was the Panthers' first string defense.
Yeah. Yeah.
And look, I think the reason he got drafted so low is because of the baggage that was coming with him.
Yeah.
They didn't know how much of Dion was coming. They didn't know how much
he was bringing with him.
Yeah.
Did you see his guy when he came walking in had a walking stick that was like 8 feet tall.
And dragging a speaker.
Yeah, I mean,
he was dragging a speaker.
I think everybody thought he was good. I just what comes with you? You don't want, a Tim Tebow where a lot of other stuff is coming with him, and then him not perform. So I think that's why he got drafted low. I don't think it had anything to do with his talent.
But that wasn't the story of the game. This was the story of the game.
Yes.
This man right here for the Panthers.
Year 14, punting like he's in year 4, averaged 50 yards on 7 punts and 3 inside the 20. I mean, that if he keeps that up, that's all pro.
That's all pro. That's going to set some sort of
all pro.
Yeah.
Hey, he was getting the game over. Him and the long snapper were getting after the camera.
It was over because they were getting killed.
Yes. Shout out to App again for Amani Marshall on one of the touchdowns that Shedeur Sanders threw from the 12-yard line. Amani Marshall picked up a blitz late that basically saved Shedeur's life. So really, Amani Marshall should have gotten the MVP of the game.
He had a good game. He had a nice couple good runs. He's from the area too. He's from Greensboro.
He said he had like 50 people there.
Yeah.
It's kind of cool. So shout out to Amani Marshall, App State. Let's go. Yeah. So here's RG3, and this was Twitter basically the entire time. It was people giving their soliloquy on Shedeur about how they said they supported him, and then they said, all you people who didn't support him, just remember that I supported him more than you did. And it was basically, that was Twitter for about 3 hours. So it was the whole just preseason argument. And I was just kidding. He maximized his opportunity, and it's just like, all right, guys, just watch the game. Now, by the way, there were a lot of people that put up a lot of numbers, which you will see here in just a second, that are very similar to his.
Yeah, I mean, Jackson Dart threw a touchdown against the Bills on his first pass.
Yeah. So, I mean, Tanner McKee from the Eagles threw for like 250 yards and like 3 touchdowns. So. But of course, I like polls. So when Trey Lance played in the Hall of Fame game, the internet went on fire again. So I just put him up. I said, okay, Trey Lance or Shedeur Sanders, who had a better preseason game?
I mean, you got to say Trey Lance, right? Because he played against a team that actually made the playoffs the year before.
The Lions.
Yeah.
Yeah,
it had similar numbers, right?
That's true. Yeah. I mean, Trey Lance played just as well as Shedeur Sanders, did he not?
Yeah.
So, but recency bias, like Tex said, Anthony Richardson did not play well. And also Cam Ward played, and this is probably the least talked about number 1 overall pick of all time. He was on his second drive. He was 5 of 6, 67 yards, and ended up leading a touchdown drive. I'm pretty sure he was finished 5 of 8, but ended up leading a touchdown drive late. So he likes Calvin Ridley though. But I just thought there needs to be an investigation. They what?
Might be his only receiver.
True. Wait. Yeah, probably.
Because they cut Burks, didn't they?
Did they?
Yeah, I think that. What's his name? Travion Burks.
Traylon Burks. That's the guy that traded AJ Brown.
Yeah, they cut him. They cut him.
Wow.
Damer.
Wow. But
look, I got respect for Cam Ward because I saw a press conference with him, and they asked him about getting in early, watching film, leaving late. And his response was something I never heard before, and I can respect the hell out of it. He said, my dad would get up at 4:30 every morning to go to a job that he didn't like. So why can't I wake up and go to a job that early that I actually enjoy doing? And I'm like, I can respect the hell out of that.
Hey, they don't talk about him. Nobody said anything. Why is he's the number 1 overall pick?
It's the greatest thing ever, though, because I'm telling you, he's going to dominate, man. He's so good. We said it before the draft where we were showing the video clips between Cam Ward and Shedeur on there, and Cam was just like laying the smack to him,
that's right.
But talking crap and on the field, so.
Well, he was asking him to rap.
You got to think about Cam Ward came from he ran like some sort of like wing T offense in college, and so nobody thought that he could throw. He was just a really good athlete, probably recorded to be a receiver or a DB somewhere. Went to Incarnate Word and tore it up, turned that school around. Him and that the offensive coordinator who went to Washington State, and then
who now is at Wake Forest.
Yeah, like for real. He started from the bottom.
For
real.
Text with the knowledge bomb. I like it.
Yeah. Hey, that's football, baby. I'm just telling you, I want an investigation. I want us to be the podcast. For real. I want us to be the podcast that came out and said this months ago. We were looking at the schedule for primetime games, and we noticed that the Titans had 0 primetime games. I'm like, when's the last time a quarterback that went number 1 overall had 0 primetime games? They couldn't even get a primetime preseason game.
Nah, and NFL Network said on Friday night, they said you will see every single one of Shedeur Sanders snaps in the preseason. They didn't say that about Cam Ward.
That's it's Cam Ward for Rookie of the Year. Hey, I'm here for it.
What are the odds?
Josh
on
said
that?
Trey Lance. I want to be in support of Cam. I don't, we'll see. I just think it's garbage that they spent years building up Caleb Williams, and we saw everything that guy did, and he stunk it up, and then Cam Ward gets nothing.
Well, I just shows you that the people that are making the decisions aren't people that played football before.
That's a good point.
Imagine if Caleb Williams, they did let Caleb Williams buy part of the Bears franchise like he wanted to when he first got there. Y'all remember that? Like before he got drafted, he's just like, I want ownership rights or something like that.
Oh yeah, like he was like, I want equity in the team. And it's
yeah. Could you imagine that now? Like how terrible he is. He's like, damn,
these idiots.
This went down.
People, the Kyle Brandts, the Peter Schrager's, the Colin Cowherds that get up there and they told us this guy was a slam dunk for 2 years and not to worry about it. They've never seen anything like him. Now they're all reversing course because they don't know ball. They're a bunch of idiots. But
plus 350 for Rookie of the Year.
Bet it. He said his background should be both of Shedeur Sanders' retired jerseys. He said the Browns were going to retire his jersey. Hey, we also had another game. More news. The Jaguars played. Buddy, this 70-yard field goal that Cam Little hit. Woo! Come on,
there's room to spare. That was good from 75.
Too bad it doesn't count.
I know. It doesn't count.
It doesn't count for the record. Beat it by 4 yards. Doesn't count.
It was Justin Tucker, too. They might just give it to him.
Wow.
Given the way that guy's going.
You think Justin Tucker massaged his end. This one was good from long range.
It was awesome, though. We got to work on his celly, though.
Yeah. 39, number 39.
Do you think they use juice balls in the preseason?
Maybe the
you think?
Maybe the GPS has a little extra, like a cork in a bat.
I'm just saying, but that was awesome. And then Travis Hunter on this Jacksonville Jaguars game. He was all over the field in his preseason debut versus Steelers. 11 snaps on offense, 2 receptions, 9 yards, 8 snaps, 0 targets on defense. And he got hurdled because he went too far inside. Trying to. I got to give him credit. He did come up to play the run, but he went way too far inside. And was it Caleb Johnson? I think the running back.
He
for
does
Steelers.
try to tackle. The few games I watched of Colorado, he does try to tackle.
Yeah. Did you watch any of his plays or anything? I watched or get to see the highlights.
I saw the first catch he had where it was 3rd and 5 or something. He ran a 4-yard route, and I'm just like, that's not a receiver.
Nope.
If you're a receiver, you get to the sticks.
You got to get up on that guy, though. He like hopped and skipped and then went right in, and the DB just let him catch it and tackled him.
Yeah,
1 yard short. I was watching that like, dude, you can't. You got to get up on him. Make the DB get off his spot. So
yeah, you got to know where the sticks are at. Number 1 rule is a wide receiver. Know where the sticks are at.
Also, Trevor Lawrence threw a hospital ball to Brian Thomas. Almost got his guy killed on his first throw. High post pattern over the middle, and he got absolutely destroyed right in the ribs. Way to go, Trevor Lawrence. Idiot. Trying to get his guys killed. So that was the one. What were you about to say, Tex?
Said loading up for a good season, T-Law.
But I was going to say with that same thing with Travis Hunter. That was the one note I had. I was like, dude, you can't run that route a yard short. You can't do it. Like he went up and like did the whole hop up and then sink down and then shimmy shake and then cut inside, and the DB just stood there and let him catch it. It's like he wasn't buying all that.
I mean, that's what we were saying. Like he's still learning how to play wide receiver. Like, I mean, he could be good, but like he knows how to play DB.
Yeah.
DB's second nature for him.
Hey, shout out Jameis Winston for Jameis Winston found a picture of himself running the ball against the Bills. It looked like the Heisman, and then put the Heisman trophy side by side of him doing the Heisman pose against the Bills.
Oh my gosh.
Dude, I was dying laughing. Like his first series he was in, he threw an interception, but it ended up getting called back for a Bills penalty. I was like, Jameis out there doing Jameis things.
Oh my goodness, dude. This is incredible that he tweeted this. Like only Jameis could get away with this.
Terrible ball security.
Yeah. Shout out Jameis though for hitting that crossbar. Like,
yeah.
Dude, this guy. The Giants quarterback room is outrageous. It is outrageous. That's what I put in the headline there. Josh said he runs the routes better at DB than the wide receiver he's guarding. Yeah, but you got to get up on that DB. You got to make the DB move. You got to get up on him. He said Cam Ward is plus 15,000 when offensive player of the year. That might be the bet. I don't know about all that, but go ahead. I mean, it's worth something. And then more of the Giants quarterback room. Jackson Dart's preseason debut. When will he become the Giants quarterback 1? He was 12-19 for 154 yards and 1 passing touchdown. I mean, not that much different than Shedeur, right?
Right.
I mean, I thought Brian Daboll was going to kill him because he wouldn't slide whenever he was running. But
dude, his first scramble, the Bills lit him up.
Also,
after he got the first down. I mean, he did get the first down.
Oh, I saw. Yes, I did see that. Also, shout out to Ray Davis, right, in this game?
Yeah, Ray Davis kicked the PAT because T-Bass is out with pelvic muscle soreness.
Do you like the turtleneck look on Jackson Dart?
No.
I think his turtleneck's too high. I don't know about this. He's got a lot going on as far as the fashion goes.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Is he the modern day Jim McMahon?
Ooh, he's got the headband too.
Mm-hmm.
You're right. That's a good question.
Just a real weird dude.
He likes to hunt though. So that's kind of your guy.
Better hunter than Ewers.
Yeah. Ewers had to buy all that stuff. So this is another poll I did. I love doing polls because the question was from our poll, which NFL team this weekend and so far should feel the best about their new young quarterback. And I put the Browns, the Titans, the Vikings, or the Giants. And there was a three-way tie. So I don't know what people do not like the Vikings, Dylon. They did not like what they saw from J.J. McCarthy. Tex, what do you think about who should feel the best about their young new quarterback? Browns, Titans, Vikings, or Giants?
All right,
Tex, you name an appetizer, dude. I will slap you in the face.
Potato skins.
Titans for sure. Titans for sure.
I like that. You're just going ACC Rob Lowe hat. That's all you're
doing. No, I'm not. I'm telling you, man, I think Cam's better than
so too.
Than the majority of the people that are on there.
I think so too.
J-Vi, what do you think?
I would probably say the Titans, just because the Titans preseason is probably going to look the most like their regular season out of all these teams. Because look, the Giants beat the Bills. The Bills' defense looked the exact same as we did last year. The only reason the Bills' defense seemed better last year is because we had a lot of turnovers. But that wasn't the Bills' offense that was playing. The Bills' offense is going to score and score and score. So the Giants would have had to throw the ball more than they did in the game that they played. So you're not getting a realistic look at what the Giants' offense looked like against the Bills.
Yeah.
So you're going to get the most out of the Titans.
I agree. I'm with you. I think Cam Ward's going to be that dude works hard too. I saw JJ McCarthy and he was Fred Flintstone and all the time, dude. He could not settle his feet down. He didn't make a good throw or two, but he was checking stuff down for reals. So, and I couldn't tell the difference between him and Sam Howell once Sam Howell got in there. So, but people don't like the Vikings. Sorry, Dylon. The people have spoken. Any other preseason notes? I got some other stuff in the Shambles meter. So
hardest hit in the Cowboys game was by the ref on CD Lamb.
I got it. That's in the Shambles meter. That's in the Shambles meter. Don't you worry.
I will say one thing about the Cowboys is old Phil Maffa might actually save their entire organization because he's still a beast.
Man, it would have been cool if the Bills would have drafted him. Bills Mafia.
Yes, man. I don't know why they did it. Cool. And he's from Clemson. Like, Bills love Clemson players.
We do.
But anyways.
All right. Ryan Fitzpatrick, ladies and gentlemen. He said, we're officially an armchair quarterback season. How can Anthony Richardson possibly miss that blitz? He said that I have a challenge for all who's curious what an NFL quarterback goes through mentally when installing plays in training camp. I'm going to give you 3 free days on my app to learn a series of NFL plays and test your decision-making against NFL defense. I'll make it easy on you, too. No blitzes, just vanilla coverages. Hit me back if you score over 6,000.
So I tweeted him back. Your boy got 6,400.
Did you get 6,400?
Absolutely. No, I murdered your score. Absolutely. You only got, 5,000? You
didn't even send the picture, though.
Yeah, I didn't play it at all. I was
Josh said Las Vegas could use a quarterback badly. P. McCormick said he's got Jerry has enough time to get. So here's what I did. I downloaded your app, Ryan Fitzpatrick, the Crucible QB. This is not an ad. I don't know what this is for, but number 34 is playing quarterback. And I did a couple of these things. So it's Fitzpatrick and Kurt Bankert. And here's what I wound up with. Oh, that was Butch's score. Butch did it, and he got 39.81. So basically, they call a bunch of plays like
high
trip
school.
right, twig hitch, and then is that what that is? And then they do a vanilla coverage like cover two, Tampa 2, cover 3, cover 4, and then you have to run the route, and basically it tells you if you're right or you're wrong. And if you don't throw it to the right receiver, you basically get 0 points. You got to pick it up pretty quick. And then my score was 52-35, almost the perfect score.
Shout out 52.
Yeah, shout out. Should have been. This is my 5th time I did it. So sometimes you hit the button, it doesn't go to the right guy. But I just want Fitzpatrick to know that I went out there and threw for almost 6,000 points like he wanted. That's all I'm saying.
It says you were a high school.
Well, that's how I played quarterback.
No, you played quarterback in college.
I did. You're right. But anyways, it is a cool app. I will admit that was pretty cool. And he's just talking trash to you the entire time. None of you guys did it, did you?
No.
I played a couple times before I got on. So the dynamics of the game are pretty. Like I scored I was trying to figure out how it worked, the way you throw. I mean, it's kind of weird, but
it's
kind of weird. But I get what he's trying to do. He's trying to say, okay, when the corners are up, this is press man. When they're back 3 yards, it's cover 2. When they're back 7 yards, it's cover 4 with 2 high safeties, and then you got the 1 high safety depending on where the corners are, what you're going to do. Yep. So it's just kind of then you look at the route options and what you're supposed to do off of those, and then but it's still the dynamic. I guess I'm having a hard time figuring out.
It's predetermined,
when the receivers are going to be open.
Yeah, but
you're a defensive guy.
I think the biggest thing that I took away from that, I kept noticing, is when they run Tampa 2, you want to attack the middle of the field, and I was the one thing I kept looking at whenever I saw the safeties outside the hashes, I was like, oh, that's Tampa 2. I knew that, so I knew I was hitting the middle. It's you do start to pick up little trinkets and tricks like that. So, but every time the safeties were outside the hash, I was like, that's Tampa 2. Got to be quick on the hash right there, because you got that backer drop it over the middle, but dropping back. Anyways, it was fun. All right, here we go. Moving on to golf. Anything else on that app other than Ryan Fitzpatrick calling us out? I gotta get before 6,000 or before the next day, because I don't want to have to pay for it.
How much is it?
I don't. It's like $8.
It's like $21 a month. No, it's $21 a month.
What? Holy cow, dude!
Yeah. And then I couldn't sign in the second time, and I was like, "Oh my gosh, did I just create a new profile? Am I going to get charged $21 a month for this thing?" So I got to cancel it after the show. So, but
you think actual NFL quarterbacks use that app?
I don't know. I think like he said, he gave us a very vanilla offense on it.
You think Kyler Murray's playing it right now?
Dude, Kyler Murray threw one of the worst interceptions I've ever seen.
He's a gamer.
That was terrible. That was terrible. Justin Rose, an Englishman, won the first round of the FedEx playoffs. It was Justin Rose. It was Justin Rose, dude.
Probably got him into the next round.
Probably. He got that's his 12th win, and he was the 2018 FedEx Cup champion. He's been knocking on the door for a while. Remember the Masters? He was up there.
I was at that 2018 FedEx Championship that he won, because he played with Tiger. And
humble brag.
Tiger actually won the tournament, but Justin Rose had to get up and down.
Oh, I remember that.
To win the FedEx Championship, and he hit his chip shot. He hit his wedge within 3 feet of the pin.
That was the one where the people were on the fairway.
They walked down with Tiger on the fairway, and then as he was putting in his 2-foot putt to win the FedEx Championship, he looked at the crowd and said, "I'm sorry," because he knew that everybody wanted Tiger to win the FedEx Cup, because Tiger got second, even though he won the tournament.
I remember that. Also, JJ Spawn came charging up the leaderboard, and he secured his automatic qualifier into the Ryder Cup.
Good for
him.
How
we feel about JJ Spawn?
He's had a great year. He should be on it.
I love it. Let him play.
Earned his right.
Love it. And then Tommy Fleetwood, boys.
I watched Friday's round. He was up by 5 strokes.
He keeps saying the same thing. Like, I'm just glad to be up here. I'd rather be up here than not up here. And I'm like, eventually.
They pay a lot of money for 6th place. 4th place.
This guy, he lost it on 17. He bogeyed 17, and then it was over. After that, it was done. He missed the fairway on 18 into the bunker, and then missed the green.
I think this is for all the people that say golf is one of the easiest sports to play or do because all these rankings have come out and golf's like lowest on that as far as easiest. And it's like this guy was minus 14 after 2 days of play. He finished the tournament at minus 15 and minus 16-1. So all he had to do was go minus 3 over the last 2 days, and he would have won the tournament. But he shot 1 under over the final 2 days of the tournament.
You feel like, how bad do you feel if you're Justin Rose to be like, oh, guy from England won it?
Justin Rose ain't feeling bad with that $4 million hitting his bank account right now.
Think about how many times Justin Rose has been that guy coming in second, third, and fourth.
Justin Rose was that guy at the Masters.
Yeah.
Right. So he's like, hey, it sucks to be you.
Justin Rose done it 12 times. So, I don't know. I cut it on in the car on the way back, and I was like, oh, no. I cut it on right when he was on the fringe on like 17. And he needed to make that putt.
You already knew what time it was.
Yeah. I saw that he was like all tied for the lead, and I was like, oh, no, he's about to do it again, isn't he? So, but anyways. Whoops. And then after the FedEx St. Jude Championship, 5 players moved inside the top 50 to start the BMW Championship next week. So the ones that moved in were Kitayama, Bud Colley. Ricky Fowler moved in. He finished tied for 6th. Vegas moved in. JT Poston moved in. The guys that moved out were Pot Geeter, Spieth, of course, Jake Knapp, Wyndham Clark, Minwoo Lee. So the top 50 are going on. And shout out Scotty Scheffler for making that birdie so I could win the Wodamaker and get another golf, and that way I'll be the golf champion again back-to-back. I'm coming for it. So, all right, boys. Are we ready for the Shambles meter real quick?
Let's do it.
Let's do it. Wait, do we have music for the Shambles meter or no? Oh, yeah, we do.
Anyway.
Electric guitar, hit it.
Whoa, wait, my computer's going slow.
Uh-oh.
Cover your ears if you're allergic to electric guitars. Take your Benadryl.
Here's the Shambles meter. Bingo. Okay, here we go. Honorable mention is Graham Mertz. Number 4 on the Shambles meter is the Nightcap Show with Shannon Sharp and Chad Ochocinco. Number 3 is the Seahawks bird mascot, not Blitz, the fake mascot, the real bird, Hawk, which is neither a real Seahawks, not a real bird.
Tex doesn't know. Tex, are you here?
Is a Seahawk a real bird?
Is what?
Is a Seahawk a real bird? Why do you lean closer to the
I was wondering the same thing.
All right, you're breaking
headphones, and he leaned closer, like he was going to hear better.
Oh, you broke up there. So is a Seahawk a real bird? Is that the question?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. There is such a bird as a sea eagle, but there is no Seahawk, which is why they can exist. Because I'm pretty sure that Seattle has, or Washington as a state has a law that you can't have a real mascot, a real animal as your mascot.
Well, they do.
You're about to find out, buddy. Get ready to learn Seahawk.
Wait, let me ask you a question, Tex. Are you getting at an age now where you're driving somewhere and you don't know where you're at, so you have to turn down the radio so you can see where you're going?
Yeah.
No, I am getting to the age where where my eyes can't adjust real good to stuff that I'm reading that's close to me anymore. So if I'm looking off far away and then I look at something real close, it takes a long time for my eyes to adjust. And then I think I did too much shooting with no ear protection because my hearing was really going really bad.
Yeah.
really bad lately.
Oh, nice humble brag.
I know a guy that can help with your eyes.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I can't. He lives too far away.
He's coming down in a couple weeks.
Yep. He's gonna bring his mobile eyeball stuff.
Mobile optometry stuff.
Too bad he's scared to come to the Clemson game tailgate with us.
He said if you had a golf cart on the back of your camper, he would.
We're gonna have a golf cart at the Clemson game, so
he's gonna have to make 2 trips. He's gonna bring the trailer down.
He might. The invite is open. Just come on. You're already down here.
I'm to the age where I get a lot of, if I eat too much spicy food, it's not good as far as my chest and my stomach go. That woke me up last night. Yeah, I don't like that. I ate some, and then I did it again today. We were at the Mexican restaurant, and they're like, "You want the spicy?" And I'm like, "Oh yeah, give me the spicy salsa." And I'm just sitting there like I can feel it in my mother-in-law, and I'm sweating because this was really spicy. She's like, "Are you sure you don't want this mild?" I was like, "No, I want to eat this so bad right now."
He was about to die on that hill.
It was so good though. Like I wanted it. Like I love it. I love spicy food. I can't help myself. It's delicious. Okay, so number 2 is Matt Stafford's on the Shambles meter. Number 1 is CeeDee Lamb on the Shambles meter. Oh gosh, I forgot I put this on there. Honorable mention is the guy from Texas Tech. Who said?
Where is it legitimate?
College Football Fight Club. The guy who said, if Texas Tech is ranked number 1 at any point in the season, I will shove a 5-layer burrito up my you-know-what. And so Tex made the idea that this went right over my head that we should come up with our own ranking system and rank Texas Tech number 1.
Because he did not say which poll.
Exactly. So in the Millie Goats preseason top 25 poll, Texas Tech number 1.
Yep, we'll get to the other
unanimous.
24.
Make a graph, quote tweet him, and say they're ranked number 1 in this poll.
Yep. We're doing our reveal from 1 to 25. Number 1, Texas Tech.
Yep.
We'll get to the other 24 later. Shambles meter. Graham Mertz is on the Shambles meter. Well, it should be the Texans because I don't know why they drafted this guy. This dude stinks. He stunk at Wisconsin. He was 7-14 in this game the other day for 28 passing yards and 3 interceptions.
Holy jeez.
That's so bad.
Yeah, that is not Shedeur numbers.
Anthony Richardson would kill for those numbers.
Golly.
Oh, did you see Anthony Richardson's pinky, by the way?
No.
Straight to the right. Looks like Kilgore's fingers.
I was about to say, looks like Kilgore's fingers.
looks like Brian Baldinger's pinky or Maru's. Jacked up. Number 4 on the Shambles meter is the nightcap show, because Shannon Sharp got sued the other day for like $20 million, $30 million. Now him and Ocho Cinco have been reached a settlement in a $20 million defamation case. The suit stemmed from remarks the Nightcap podcast host made about a viral Usher concert video. These dudes need to shut up.
Oh my goodness.
They've doled out $40 million between the two of them over the last months.
Wow.
Jeez. So wait, Usher sued Shannon Sharp and Ocho?
Yeah, sued the Nightcap show because they did a hit piece on this person who was at an Usher concert, and Usher is very sensual during his concerts, and they, similar to the Pat McAfee kind of, they took that one story and ran with it about the girl and the boyfriend's dad, all that stuff. So that's why we try to stay out of the
allegedly.
Yeah, we stay out of Usher concerts for sure.
Yeah, for sure. Bima says we better watch out. Texas Cowboys make the Shambles here. You know it, B. McCormick. You just wait a second. Also, shout out J-Vi for sending us this bird got stuck in the net at the Seahawks game. Shambles.
Dude, that's not the good view though. There's a view from behind where you see it get caught, and then it goes. It just goes straight back, like its claws are stuck in the netting, and it flexes wings as far back, and then it just goes.
Trust ball.
Yeah, it's just dangling there. You got to go on. You got to go on the Insta and see it.
It's this guy, David Delaney, says, "I'm so glad our Seahawks look to be all good after flying into the net. Don't want to start off the 50th season of Seahawks with a dead bird."
Always be birding.
Peter's going to have a field day with that. Also, Matt Stafford's on the Shambles meter because Stetson Bennett is back, boys. He was 16-24 for 199 yards, 2 touchdowns, and an INT against the Cowboys. And immediately after the game, Matt Stafford miraculously got healed, and he's on track to be back in practice this week.
Yeah.
What did he throw it before the game, though? Before the even games? I'm just saying.
But he saw Stetson Bennett come up there and it's like Sean McVay in his eyes. You know, got the old hard eyes, Bugs Bunny eyes.
Yeah.
Oh, a quarterback from Georgia. Hey, I like those guys.
Will Greer showing some athletic ability.
Got the hard eyes.
Mm-hmm.
Did he have a haircut? He must have gotten a haircut before this game because
who?
Stetson Bennett, because he shows up and play. He's the like one of the original haircut guys. If he got a fade, he was about to ball out and win a national championship.
I want this guy to succeed, given his recent history. I would love for nothing more for him to beat out Matt Stafford.
Wait, are you an SEC guy now?
No, I'm a Stetson Bennett guy.
Which makes you an SEC guy?
No, I'm not. Okay. I want him to succeed.
Okay.
But he made Matt Stafford heal quickly. That was awesome. And number one on the Shambles Meter is CeeDee Lamb, because he got truck stick by the referee on the sideline, and somehow this is Dak's fault. Somehow. The video is hilarious because his hat goes flying off and his
you can see it.
Yeah, his hat's already gone. Braids flying everywhere. Hysterical.
What this reminds me of is back in like 2006, 2007, when we would be at the club, and all of a sudden we'd see these two blue drinks go up in the crowd, and somebody's walking across the club, and then people are trying to dance, and they get hit, and he's spilling the drink, and it's going everywhere. Hey. That's what this picture reminds me of, is Tex in the club back in the day.
Taking care of the boys.
Yeah, because the arm's still up. He's still holding that drink in the air in that picture right there. But right. Some chick that's 4'8", 230 is trying to get up behind him and dance with him or something. But
it also reminds me of how a couple of bouncers took out
the back runner for the boys.
Dude. The best part about this video, the other best part is not only is CeeDee Lamb getting absolutely housed from behind by the ref. Look at the ref's arms, by the way.
More tackle.
He thought his buddy right here, who's wide open in the screen right here, number 81 for the Cowboys, was about to go to the house. The ball was so underthrown, I think it ended up being an incomplete pass. So he celebrated for nothing.
Yeah. He tried to do Steph Curry, pass it and thinks it's going in, but it didn't work out.
Yep. That was funny. That was a good time. But anyways, that's the Shambles Meter. Anything else to add to the Shambles Meter, boys?
No.
Let's talk some Group of 5 stuff, and that is the football music.
Football. Yay.
Here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, it is a Group of 5 segment. We're not going to go through all of them, but we do have a couple of polls that we're looking at who's going to be the best. We're going to talk. We're going to do what we like to do, which is go through some schedules and then ooh and ah at the games and then talk about who we like the most. Is basically what we're going to do. Mm-hmm. But first, shout out Edge. He sent this to me, and I put it in. He thought I wasn't going to. Schools from College Football Alerts. Schools with over 60 conference wins since 2015. Looky here, boys. There are 2 Group of 5 schools on this map.
They play each other this year.
Exactly. 2 Blue Bloods, 2 premier programs for the Group of 5. It's Boise State and App State, among the Alabamas, the Georgias, the Ohio States, the Michigans, the Oklahomas, the Oregons, the Iowas, the Clemsons, and the Penn States. 2 reign supreme. Win your conference.
Texas ain't on that list.
They're not. Because Texas was playing in the Big 12. Now that they're playing in the SEC, they might get to 60 conference wins. What a joke of a league. Joke. Nobody could come in here and play the SEC schedule. Oh, well, they had the bad SEC schedule. Well, make up your damn mind. Is the whole SEC tough or is it not? Right? Make up your mind. Shut up. Anyways, cool stat. Secondly, odds for the Group of 5 teams to make the college football playoff via Circa Sports. This is from Brett McMurphy on 3. Boise State sits atop at plus 190. Then it's Tulane at 850. Then Memphis at 900. Then James Madison, UNLV, UTSA all tied at 1,200. A lot of Texas in here, Tex. A lot of Texas. So these are the favorites. Anybody surprise you? J-Vi, Edge, Tex?
Didn't Texas State leave the Sun Belt?
They went to the Pac-12.
And
they have sucked in the Sun Belt for the last however many years. I'm
just trying to figure out how they got to plus 1,500.
Dude, they're the biggest.
They paid a lot. They probably got a big NIL money.
I don't know what their deal is, but they have fooled more people. I'm trying to think of a good comp for them of who they are in like the offense. Like the guy who's always on the golf outing, but you never see him sell anything. He just keeps getting promotions for no reason. That's Texas State. They just keep falling upward somehow and not winning anything. So I don't know. It's very weird. No, I'm not an SEC guy. You know that. Nice try, dude.
You can't say there's a lot of Texas on there. There's 2 teams from Texas on here.
What? UTSA, Texas State.
Yeah. There's also 2 teams from Virginia on here. Liberty and James Madison. Like
Great.
Okay, so
and there's 2 teams from Louisiana. Louisiana and Tulane.
Wow. You're right. I don't know why I said there's a lot of Texas. So I thought there was another.
They must be leaving next year because they're still in ESPN's thing. They're still in the Pac.
I think this year the Pac-12 is still the Pac-2.
It's just the 2. Yeah.
Yeah. So really, there's 3 teams from the Sun Belt on here. And you can't tell me, and look, this is going to be biased because I went to school there, played football there. But if there is a group of a ranking system or whatever you want to call it, betting odds, and App State is on this list, I'm not taking it for real. Because App State always has a shot to make the playoffs.
That's right. You saw the conference wins we just put up there. But these are kind of that's the problem with App State. They should be up. We used to be up there, like it was a no doubter. It was like, oh, Group of 5, App State. Now we've done such damage.
We had one bad year. I'm getting sick of hearing about it. Like, I don't know. I've talked to people recently, and they all think that we're going to be bad this year, and I don't know why.
I disagree. Have they seen the recruiting rankings?
I haven't, and I don't care because we're App State.
That's right.
All we do is produce good teams. We had one bad year.
Agreed.
And that was also a year that a freaking hurricane went through the town.
Yep.
Like, people didn't have homes to live in, and we had one bad year. We'll be back.
Seems more because when Texas is in the room, there's just a presence. Wait, are we still talking football? Oh, I don't know why I thought there was another Texas. I thought there were 3 Texas teams, but I guess I saw the 2 and just assumed there were more.
I know what it is.
What is it?
You saw Tulane on there and you thought they were in Texas.
Oh no!
I know. Yeah, that's exactly what it is. You thought Tulane was in Texas.
Toledo
I know
too,
exactly
probably.
what you were thinking, dude. I know.
No.
Yeah, you thought Tulane was in Texas. You did.
Memphis.
Okay. So this is from the walk-on red shirts.
Memphis, they're in a state that starts with a T. They're in Texas.
I have no idea who these people are, but they have their top 5.
Texas State 8-5 the last 2 years. By the way, I was just looking at that.
Trash. They beat App
2024 and 2025. Yeah.
Trash.
They had Ray McLeod's brother as quarterback. He was from JMU.
Oh, Country Roads is here. He said those new hats are fire.
They are, dude.
Shout out his wife is the one that presses them. They look good. They look awesome. Also, here's a
Texas
group of
State
5.
Did not play App last year.
Well, they got scared. Group of 5, top 25 from walk-on red shirts. The top 5 from them are Boise State, JMU, Navy, Toledo, Liberty, and then Tulane's at 6. Then UNLV. So that's one ranking. And we have another one from CFB Budge. His top 5 was Tulane, Boise State, Navy, James Madison, UTSA, Liberty. So the consonants, the constant presence, Tulane, Boise State, Navy, JMU, basically. So, but guess what? We're not going to look at JMU's schedule because we don't care, because we're that petty, and we're going to look at App State's schedule instead. So you can.
App State owns JMU.
Yeah, I mean, it's unless we were playing, unless we were all whites. So, anyways, all right, let me pull this off. Let's pull up some schedules. Is that what we like to do? Huh?
Mm-hmm.
Playoff.
All right.
Make the college football playoff. Sorry.
Let's. Did I? Who? What are you talking about?
Me.
He's
I'm
probably
trying
looked
to.
up DraftKings.
Which schedule do we want to do first? I've got Memphis, UNLV, Tulane, Boise, Utah State, App State.
Let's do apps.
Which one? Do apps first?
Yeah.
All right. Here we go. We're going to pull up App State's schedule.
App State plus 7,500 to make the playoffs.
Here we go, boys. App State starts off with UNC Charlotte.
Win.
In Charlotte, we will be boots on the ground.
Win.
Dubs, right?
That's a dub.
Lindenwood at App State.
Dub.
Dub. That's 2-0.
Dub.
2-0. At Southern Miss, where we battle for the Rock, because they call their stadium the Rock too. Bunch of cowards.
Dub.
I just think we're better than them.
Hey, and we know it. Globo Gym their ass. App State at Boise State. This could be for the group of 5. This is for group of 5 blue blood right here, I would say.
This could determine who makes the playoffs.
It really could.
Southern Miss was 1-11 last year.
And they're picked they're picked in people's top 25 this year. I don't get it. They're not a team that's typically good. Yeah.
Huh.
Are they returning people?
Dude, it's like any of the games are close either.
Yeah. They were terrible.
This could legit be for prominence in for the driver's seat of the group of 5. If we're 3-0 and Boise State's 3-0, holy smokes.
God, that better be a primetime game, because I'm going to be in New York during that game.
It'll at least be on CBS Sports.
That's Ryder Cup weekend too.
I mean, that's American.
And Florida State's quarterback is Rodemaker. He was at Florida State.
Florida State's quarterback was at Florida State? No way.
No, Southern Miss.
Yeah, but Florida State's been terrible.
Yeah.
I'm just saying he transferred from Florida State.
Oh, I remember that guy. Yeah.
Yeah. He was a freshman there.
The next week, we host Oregon State.
I like our odds in that game. Coming across country, playing in the mountains, elevation you've never played at before, an environment you've never been in before. I like our odds in that game.
I like it too. So are we going to beat Boise State or no?
I'm going to say no.
Yeah. So we'll be 1, 2, 3, 4.
I still got that quarterback, but I don't know who's going to replace GNT.
They got another guy, apparently. App State, Georgia State.
Georgia State has never beaten us, I don't think.
No. That's a win. Then we got Coastal Carolina. We got to win that game. I'm so sick of Coastal Carolina.
Yeah. That's at home. We'll beat them at home.
Yep. Old Dominion at Old Dominion.
Old Dominion's feisty.
We lost there last time, I think. It was close.
Yeah.
Then Georgia Southern. Also, shout out Mac Brown. You suck for going to App and then to Georgia Southern. How dare you?
All right. Look, we don't go through every game. I'm saying right now, I could see us having 2 losses.
Yeah. Agreed.
So
I think
maybe
Boise,
not making the playoffs, but we could win the conference. With one loss in the conference. Our toughest road game will be JMU.
Yeah.
Well, Boise State and JMU.
But I'm saying in the conference, we got JMU on the road. That's it.
Yeah. Old Dominion always starts hot, but they tend to falter towards the end of the season.
I mean, this is set up for App State to win this division.
Yes. Win the conference.
Yeah. Win the conference. Oh,
because you ain't losing that game against Marshall because that's the 20th anniversary game.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Yep. You're right. Okay. Utah State, real quick. So we're saying App State's 10-2.
Yeah.
I agree. All right, Utah State, they got UTEP, they got Texas A&M, they got Air Force, they got McNeese State, they got Vandy, they got Hawaii, New Mexico, San Jose State, Nevada, UNLV, Boise State, Fresno State. What are we thinking about Utah State? Now, shout out best offensive line in the country. We saw Texas rankings. What do we think?
I think they win the first game.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to say they
second
don't win
in overtime. Overtime.
Second game is going to be a good game.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Lose it in overtime.
Yep.
For sure. Beat Air Force.
I think
beat
Utah.
McNeese.
So we're looking at 3-1. Go to Vandy. They can win that game.
Oh, yeah.
I think for Utah State.
For sure beat Hawaii.
Yep.
San Jose State can beat them. Can beat New Mexico.
They're going to
beat
Nevada.
Nevada.
The last 3 games of the season are going to be what determines their season.
I was just getting ready. That's what I'm saying. I think they can have a good conference.
I'm thinking 10-2. 10-2 also. 10-2 also.
I think those last 3 games are going to be fireworks for Utah State.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Best offensive line coach in the country. We saw the rankings. They're going to run the football. And apparently, their head coach has got things dialed in up there as far as.
Mm-hmm.
Is it Mendenhall?
Yeah.
Let's look at what their well, first of all, I want to look at what apps. Oh my gosh. Hammer App State over 5.5 wins.
Yep, that's what I think Dave McCormick was saying that.
It's at minus 160 now, so it's not a great bet, but you got to hammer that. What is Utah State at? Utah State last year they had 4 wins. Over 4.5 wins is plus 125. Under
Utah State?
Under 4.5 wins is minus 160. So people don't think that they're in 5 games.
They don't know. People don't know.
They don't know ball.
They don't know. They don't know who's they're
going to beat Hawaii.
Who the offensive line coach is.
They can beat San Jose State and UTEP.
So that's 4 right there. They just need to find one more win.
Nevada.
Oh my goodness.
They can win one of these last 3 games too. You could, I hammer that. Mm-hmm. Hammer that.
They were 3-4 last year in the Mountain West. They only won 4 games total.
So they're a good conference team. Yeah, you got to bet. They're gonna get better than that.
Oh my gosh, I'm doing that, and I'm betting App State over.
Parlay it, dude. All right.
Plus 265 if I parlay it.
Young O-line, run game will improve as the season goes. That's what I'm talking about, BMO. That's what I'm talking about. All right, Boise State. Now, people are saying South Florida is legit. They had a really good recruiting session. That's what I've been reading on the internets. So
Boise State fired their coach, didn't they?
I'm just saying they have a lot of recruits. Can Boise State do it again? Right? They get to play Notre Dame, which is awesome. The UNLV game was awesome last year. And that's pretty much.
I just think they're going to be tested too much. I mean, App State's going to test them.
Yeah.
Because one thing App's not going to do, and like we said, we didn't pick App to win that game, but when they actually play, we will. Mm-hmm. App State's not going to go in there scared.
Nope.
I mean, Boise State wouldn't come to App scared. Wouldn't expect them to.
Nope.
But me actually looking at this now, that's a trap game.
Right before Notre Dame?
App State's a trap game for Boise.
Trap State.
Right before Notre Dame.
That's a good point. Right after playing Air Force, where you just get your teeth kicked in for 3 straight hours.
Yeah.
Trying to stop the sling T. He said he keeps. I hear you. I believe in UNLV. We got their schedule right here. But I think
UNLV had a chance to make it last year.
They did. They got hosed against somebody, though. I remember they got hosed.
I think it was Boise State.
No, I think it was like Boston College, or it was like an ACC team or something. Or something. It was against somebody.
Yeah, I don't think it's Boise State this year. I don't think they're making the playoffs this year.
I don't think so. But they do have a pretty favorable schedule outside of UNLV, but they get UNLV at home.
Yeah, but
I can see at least two
Notre
losses
Dame 5th week of the season. Notre Dame, that's usually when they're hitting their stride.
They're going on the road to South Florida. I see 2 losses on here, at least. That's just my call.
Yeah.
Boise State.
But, hey, shout out them for playing teams.
I love it. Go play them. All right, Tulane. They've got Northwestern, South Alabama, Duke, Ole Miss. Holy cow, what a schedule for Tulane. They're playing everybody. Tulsa.
Their conference is terrible, though.
Yeah. ECU, Army, UTSA, Memphis, Florida Atlantic, Charlotte, and Temple.
I mean, they should have beat Ole Miss last year. They took Ole Miss to the wire last year. They did.
And apparently their defense is going to be ridiculous. But they're playing a Big Ten team, an SEC team,
a trash Big Ten team, a trash and an ACC.
But they're playing them all, dude.
Yeah,
you got to give them credit.
And South Alabama's a good team.
Yeah. So I think
South Alabama,
if they go 3-1 or 2-2 in these first 4 games, they got Northwestern, South Alabama, Duke, and Ole Miss. If they can get out of there 3-1, you got to take Tulane serious.
Yeah. Because it's a cakewalk for the rest of the season.
Outside of Army.
Memphis.
Yeah. What do you think, Tex? What do you think about Tulane? Huh?
I'm thinking they go 9 wins.
I wonder what their over-under set at. I bet it's 8.5.
I'll look.
9 wins.
What are they in the Conference USA?
Now, here you go, Buttery Biscuits. Here's UNLV. UNLV's playing Idaho State, Sam Houston, UCLA. They're hosting UCLA. I love that. They're playing Miami of Ohio, then Wyoming Air Force, New Mexico, Boise State, Colorado State, Utah State, Nevada, Hawaii. That is Mr. Buttery Biscuits got a point here. This is a very favorable schedule.
That's a cake scale. Tulane is over 8.5 plus 120, under 8.5 minus 150. So the people are thinking they will not repeat their 9-win season from last year.
They just got the quarterback from BYU too. Tulane did.
So you have enough time in the system.
Jake Retzlaff. The schedule and their defense is supposed to be really good. The schedule is not the half of it. It's the transfers. Have Tex look up the UNLV transfers. I mean, the schedule, yeah. But again, Idaho State, Sam Houston, UCLA, Miami of Ohio, Wyoming Air Force, New Mexico, Boise State, Utah State, Colorado State, Nevada, Hawaii.
Their only real game is Boise State.
And UCLA?
UCLA's trash, though.
Yeah, they are. They're terrible. But I don't know. That's a favorable schedule. That Boise State versus UNLV game is going to be legitimate again. You seeing 9 or 10 wins there? I see 9 or 10 wins.
Yeah, wait. Dang it. I just X'd out of it.
I was going to say, now that I'm looking at these schedules, I would put UNLV to make the playoff right now if I'm looking at it. He said he's already bet him. Okay, wins. Memphis. Here's Memphis, another darling. They got Georgia State, Troy, FAU, Arkansas. They're hosting Arkansas. Shout out Memphis. Let's go.
UNLV is over 8.5 minus 105, under minus 125. So people think.
And what is Memphis?
I don't know, but they play at Georgia State, Troy, Florida Atlantic, Arkansas, Tulsa, UAB, Rice, South Florida, Tulane. ECU.
Memphis is over 8.5 is plus 115. Under 8.5 minus 145. They won 11 games last year.
I'm just looking at this.
I think it's Memphis or UNLV.
Yeah.
I think if you're going to make me choose from these top 5, like the ones that they're saying, Now I got to look up JMU's because I'm curious. But right now, if you're telling me, if I'm picking between Memphis and UNLV, telling you right now, let's do it right here.
Yeah, I like UNLV if they can have any success like they had last season.
JMU plays Louisville on the road and Liberty on the road. I don't know about that.
JMU is over 7.5, minus 180. People are really big on. They were 4-4 last year in the Sun Belt.
No chance.
8 wins last year.
No chance. What is going on here? There's no chance. Absolutely not.
And new coach, like their coach. App beat them last year, didn't they?
Yeah. I'm sorry. JMU's not. They're not winning. They're not winning that many games.
They're not winning 9 games.
So if we had to power rank these teams right now, if we had to power rank Memphis, UNLV, Tulane, Boise, JMU as the favorites, quote unquote, according to these polls, where would you put them?
Well, I think we got UNLV up there because their cake schedule. I don't know anything about their transfers. I don't know anything about that.
Our guy Buttery Biscuits, our UNLV insider, seems to really, really like them.
Well, who's supposed to be their quarterback? Because last year they had the one guy that left after 2 games or 4 games or something like that, 3 games.
Oh, they got Orgy from Michigan.
Yeah, but I thought that he wasn't. It was between him and somebody else.
Anthony Calandria.
Yeah, and he was from Virginia. Yep. He was that guy who I think I remember watching one of his first games, and he took his helmet off after he completed a pass or something. He was out there celebrating after a play that had to go off and cost his team a touchdown. They had to kick a field goal or something. He was out there celebrating or something like that. And it was like 3rd down.
What happened to that quarterback? Down. Oh, and they got Dan Mullen coaching.
Yeah.
And did you see Vontez Burfict? Vontez Burfict is a defensive analyst.
Oh, is he? I love that. I love that. That's my guy.
Dude, the quarterback, oh my gosh, the guy who left last year is getting hosed. Sluka. It says he left UNLV 3 games into the season over a name, image, and likeness dispute, has entered the transfer portal. Oh my gosh, dude. But
yeah, where did he transfer to?
I don't know where he felt promised a minute. He's at James Madison. So Sluka went to James Madison. So he left. I remember that. That guy left 3 games in, and then they still had a really good year.
He was having a good year.
So they got Dan Mullen, and then they got Orgy from Michigan, and then Calandria from Virginia. So
where'd their coach go?
But the problem for Orgy was that he couldn't throw. That's why Michigan never used him. He could only run. He was a great runner. He was like a Cam Newton, but faster.
He went to Purdue. Barry Odom went to Purdue. So I don't know.
Ew.
Yeah. So I don't know. But shout out to Walk On Red Shirts at Walk On Red Shirts on Twitter. Go follow them because they had a cool graphic here. So again, it's Tulane. It's people like Navy too. Did we need to look up Navy's schedule?
No.
Okay.
Because Navy's gonna shit the bed against Notre Dame.
Let me at least just see who Navy has as the they play VMI. That's awesome. I don't Notre Dame. They play Notre Dame. Yeah, that was bad last year. Their schedule, they could get to Notre Dame though, being like 8-0 or something.
That's what they were last year.
It looks very favorable that Navy will be like 8-0.
Had us all believing, and then they played Notre Dame, and it was like they were like a JV team.
Yeah, them and Army. That's sad. But okay. People like Toledo too. I don't know. We're not going to go through all of them. I could sit here and do it. We used to do all of it. All right. Last thing is hang the banners, and then we are done. So let's hit the hang the banners.
You did it! Congratulations!
Okay, hang the banners. Who wants to go first?
I'll go first, and I'll hang the banner for myself because, boys, I did it. A weekend by myself with both kids. and not a single one of them died.
Hey, shout out you.
I won't say they didn't get hurt because we had our fair share of injuries, but we did it. We made it. Hang the banner for me.
Did you wrestle?
Oh yeah. Dude, I was throwing them all over the couch.
Let me do a symbiotic hang the banner with you and read this real quick, buddy. Dads who wrestle with their kids aren't just having fun. They're wiring their child's brain. Rough play builds 40% more emotional strength than any lesson can. Here's why it may be the most overlooked tool in parenting.
Dude, I will wrestle my kids all the time.
Mm-hmm.
And it's more or less me just like pinning them, be like, you got to figure out how to get out. You got to figure out how to escape.
It teaches them how, like, what's real, what's a threat, how to manage their emotions. I read this whole thing about it, and I was like, whoa. It releases this, what is the word I'm looking for? This, oh, no, I lost the word. But anyways, it's a
dopamine.
No, it's neurotransmitters. It releases a neurotransmitter, which dopamine is, but that teaches them how to determine what's real and fake. And that's why whenever your kid wants you to throw them up in the air, you should, because it gives them a healthy fear of like, whoa, that's fun, but I'm scared at the same time, and they have to discern what that feeling is. Yeah, it was a whole thing. Like, so hang the banner for dads. Hang the banner for you.
Dude, so I had to take the kids to a birthday party yesterday. And typically, like, it was a birthday party for my daughter who's older. She's about to turn 5. It's one of her friends. But because I was by myself, I had to take our son who just turned 2. And you can let him be on his own, but he's going to cause some destruction. So I was keeping a pretty good eye on him. And they had some chickens and one rooster. And then they had, like, their backyard was kind of slanted a little bit, and he just kept wanting to ride things down the hill or kick things down the hill. So, like, I was doing a pretty good job of keeping him from destroying everything. Well, the one time this guy cornered me because I was wearing my Bills stuff. So Bills were playing. He was talking to me about Buffalo. And that was my son went face first onto the concrete trying to kick a ball down the hill. So I'm just like, damn it. Like, so I had to deal with that. He's got scraped up knees now. Well, the second time, I was like, I just finished feeding him, so he ate, and I was like, I'll just let him run around a little bit, and I would eat a quick taco because it was like a taco themed. Well, he goes over there to the chickens, which he'd been doing before, and I kind of been standing there like letting him see him and stuff. Well, I wasn't over there this time, so that rooster comes over there and pecks the ever living crap out of him. So now he's like, he was crying harder than when he skinned his knees up. And I was like,
dude, you gotta go kick that chicken in the face.
Dude, I about wrangled its neck. But
you should have.
Yeah. I was like, golly,
dude, roosters are cowards, by the way.
Yeah, they are.
The cow, you just kick them one good time and they're done. They got nothing.
Made me think though that our debate about if you'd rather fight a chicken every time you get in the car or an orangutan with a sword. And I still, to this day, will pick the orangutan once a year with a sword.
You're an idiot.
You have a sword.
TJ's here. He said roosters are.
Yeah,
they're. Yes, they are. Tex, you ever hang the banner?
I'm going to hang the banner on me taking my son to watch the high school jamboree. It was nice to see some live football there, and it felt good, man, sitting out there on a Friday night under the lights, watching the boys get after it. It was nice to hear the pads popping, coaches yelling.
You know that the Friday night lights,
whole thing, man, the Friday nights is the best. It's the best part of football.
Well, you know it's Friday night lights.
I hope it never changes. That's the best football.
The literal lights.
Yep.
Like you sent that picture. I'm like, those are just enough lights to be a football game, but not overly bearing to where it's too much of a football. It's the perfect lighting for football.
Like they haven't upgraded to the LED lights at high school stadiums yet. But I mean, even Randy Moss, Hall of Famer, says never gets more fun than Friday night football.
Never.
Yep. And J-Vi, maybe in like 13 years, your son, we can get our two 2-year-olds together for like a super team.
Yeah.
Shrine Bowl.
Yeah.
Shrine Bowl.
Put a little 7-on-7 team and go traveling.
Let's do it.
Also, hang the banner for Colin Cowherd, who is fully. This guy makes me so mad. It's like how dare you hang the banner at the same time? Because he says, really nice drive by Bears Tyson Bagent. High end backup, or who knows? Because he has fully come over to the Caleb Williams sucks side. But he's the one that was leading the charge of slam dunk. Don't worry about it. Don't overthink this, Bears. You're the Bears. You guys have stunk. Just draft your quarterback. Change your franchise. Blah, 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 blah. And now he's saying that Caleb Williams stinks. And it just makes me so mad.
Well, I watched a little bit of that game today when I was working out, and he fits that offense for Ben Johnson better than Caleb Williams does.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Because he's a pocket passer.
Yeah.
With a little bit of athleticism. I was going to say a little bit of escapability, but he's a pocket passer.
I don't know if I'm allowed to. Can I show this? You sent this to me? This guy with the hats.
Hey, I mean, support the kid.
This is the linebacker from the University of Ohio. Noah.
Who did not make the all-name list.
Oh, yeah, he didn't. Well, people are tired of it.
Yeah.
We're not going to say that name, though.
But he did make a hat.
He did make a hat. You know who we're talking about.
He's going all in.
He said he's been working on it for a while. So I
don't
know what he was working on, dude.
For him to be working on that hat for a while, he must not be the brightest bulb in the bunch.
Yeah.
It's literally just his name across the hat.
Yeah.
That's more of what I was laughing at.
He said TJ said Colin has the worst takes there. He said Ben Simmons will be the next LeBron and force him to. Yeah. I remember that passage, dude, where he was, or that video, that clip where he's like, LeBron, we're good. Just, you can go now. It's like, shut up, dude.
But LeBron can really go now. Like,
he can, yes. He is. I don't have anything else. You have anything else?
Didn't he get Joy Taylor famous?
Dude, because this next, like, all that we're going to hear from February to like May of next year is this LeBron's last year playing basketball or with the Lakers or something like that. That's going to be the story.
Trade him to the Cowboys.
You mark it now. That's all we're going to hear because it's going to be terrible. It's going to be insufferable.
Cowboys fan who gets tired of the media only talking about LeBron whenever the media literally only talks about the Cowboys is the most hilarious thing I've ever heard in my life.
He's a Cowboys fan. He's also a Lakers fan and a Yankees fan. So
he is. Yep. All right. Anything else?
No.
Nope.
Go Niners.
30 minutes over.
Yep. See you next time.
See you.